Hello everyone, welcome back to our Team Autotrend channel. This is your Viprajesh and I'm here today with the brand new Hyundai Creta Electric. They don't want us to call it the Creta EV, they want us to call it the Creta Electric. So yeah, let's call that. So this Hyundai Creta Electric has just been launched and this is actually a very special car for Hyundai because till now they had electric cars only in the premium category including the Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, but for the first time Hyundai have launched a mass market electric mid-size SUV. This Hyundai Creta Electric is available with two different battery pack options. The first one being the 42 kilowatt hour battery pack with a claimed range of 390 kilometers, whereas this one here, this is the top spec top line variant. This has got a battery pack capacity of 51.4 kilowatt hour with a claimed range of 470 plus. So yeah, we can safely expect around say 390 to 400 in real world, I would say. Okay, then talking about the actual actual specifications of this car, you get 171 PS of maximum power from this battery pack, which is truly fantastic. This is the most powerful Creta ever. Even though it is an electric version, this is currently the most powerful version of Creta yet. So that is a thing to be noted. And this is also the most feature-loaded version of the Creta yet, simply because it has got a whole host of features. While on the outside, this car shares a lot of parts and a lot of components from the petrol and diesel ICE version of the Hyundai Creta, but still this is completely new vehicle in terms of powertrain and driving experience. Yes, first let's check out the under bonnet. Yeah, the bonnet remains exactly the same with decent level of insulation, but under the bonnet you don't see an engine. Instead you get this plastic box, or rather I would say a plastic frunk, because yes, you have a storage box over here. You get 22 liters of capacity in the frunk, which is actually quite useful for small boxes and small items such as this. That's very helpful. And the motor is mounted at the front, so this is a front wheel drive vehicle. This box is actually mounted on top of the motor. The battery, however, is neatly packaged underneath the car, underneath the belly of the car. So the ground clearance is also not affected. Hyundai claims 200 mm of ground clearance, and they have also provided these low rolling resistance 17-inch aerodynamically designed alloy wheels with 215 section tires. So this car is actually decently capable off-road as well. That's what they claim. Yeah, that's okay. Then the next biggest change on the front, you have this Hyundai logo, which actually doubles up as the charging port. Yeah, you have up to 150 kilowatt DC fast charging capability. Yes, can you imagine? 150 kilowatt DC fast charging enables just around 40 minutes of fast charging to 80%. So that is truly fantastic, and that is the future. That's what Hyundai claims. Regular 50 kilowatt DC charging can recharge this car in around 1 hour approximately. So that is quite good again. Yeah. Then as usual, you have the 360-degree camera system, for which the front camera is located over here. You also have the fully connected horizon LED DRLs at the front, along with sequential turn indicators, which are also LEDs. And you also have the quad LED headlamps over here, no fog lamps. Still, these this air dam is what I want to talk about. These actually double up as air vents for the battery cooling. Yeah, currently the car is turned on, so if the battery wants additional cooling, these vents will open up, and while driving also these vents will open up. If the battery is off, if the car is turned off and the battery does not need more air circulation, air cooling, these vents will shut off to provide better aerodynamics. So that is quite nice, a new feature seen in this category. And yeah, coming towards the sides, apart from the new design alloy wheels, I don't find a lot of difference except for the brand new color. This ocean blue matte is a specific color which is available only on the EV version. There is also a glossy version of this color, which truly I love. This color is so lovely. I really love this. Fantastic finish and fantastic quality. Almost every panel remains exactly the same as the ICE version Hyundai Creta, except for these alloy wheels. You have rear wheel disc brakes, ESP traction control, hill hold assist and hill descent control as well, available as standard. And yeah, at the rear as well, this looks like a regular Hyundai Creta ICE version, except for the fact that you don't have a tailpipe. Yeah, the first time a Hyundai Creta without a tailpipe. So that is the Hyundai Electric Creta for you. Lovely. And you have the connected LED tail lamps, which are exactly the same as the ICE versions. The rear windshield wiper washer defogger. The rear spoiler is brand new though. Yes, it looks new with better aerodynamics, that's what they claim. You have a shark fin antenna, a panoramic sunroof, roof rails, all the sorts. So it looks really good in this color, and it looks to be a proper package according to me. Then coming to the luggage space, this is where the packaging is a big highlight according to me. Yes, you can see the luggage capacity remains exactly the same as the regular petrol diesel ICE version Hyundai Creta. 433 liters of luggage space is exactly the same across all Hyundai Cretas, that's what they say, including the electric version. And under the floor as well, just like the ICE versions, you have a full size 17-inch steel spare wheel without any compromise in terms of space. The battery does not eat into the boot area and the spare wheel area. That is quite surprising again. And as usual, you have 60/40 split folding rear seats for additional flexibility. On the right side, you have the Bose branded subwoofer. On the left side over here, you have an LED boot lamp. So properly packaged, great in terms of space and practicality. I think this is going to work really well in terms of family usage and luggage usage and stuff. Alright then, let's now check out the cabin, shall we? Alright, checking out the cabin of the Hyundai Creta Electric. Yes, this exactly seems like the regular ICE version interior, except for some major differences. The first thing obviously being the brand new 3-spoke and non-flat bottom design steering wheel. This is the same steering wheel carried forward from the Ioniq 5 according to me, and the quality is fantastic. Along with the steering wheel, they have also changed the quality of the headlamp stock and wiper stock as well, and they have also added this sort of selector for the transmission and say for the reverse parking to neutral drive. This instead is a drive-by-wire switch mounted on the right side of the steering wheel. I don't know how convenient it is going to be for traditional drivers. Well, let's see while driving. Then coming to the door pad, this exactly is the same as the regular ICE version Hyundai Creta's door pad, including the ivory white and this sort of black combination. The quality is great. There is also leatherette material at the armrest area, except for this new feature. You have memory function, dual memory function for the driver seat, which has been carried forward from the Hyundai Alcazar. And yes, both the front seats on the Hyundai Creta Electric are 8-way power adjustable, whereas only the driver seat gets you memory function. Okay, and regarding the seats, you also have eco-friendly materials on the seats. That's what Hyundai claims. These seats are actually made with a combination of corn extracts and recycled water bottles. That's what they claim. I think that's good. Sustainable material is what the future is about. You get the Creta Electric branding over here in cyan blue color. That's nice. And you also have 6 airbags as standard on every Hyundai car now, so that is also a good thing. Then yeah, let's get in. You have the starter button as usual on the right side, and you have EV start stop instead of the regular start stop. Okay, that's a difference. And then that's how the display looks like. Yeah, that's how the display looks like. These dual panoramic HD screens are lifted from the ICE version and the Hyundai Alcazar, so the features are also exactly the same. You have customizable instrument cluster over here, for which the customizing is to be done using the touchscreen settings. Yeah, vehicle. Going to the settings, you can see a lot of stuff including ADAS level 2 features and all driving convenience, driving safety. You have blind spot collision avoidance, blind spot collision warning, and you also have autonomous emergency braking, lane keeping assist, smart cruise control. Everything you can imagine, it is there in this car. Warning methods, yeah, everything regarding ADAS level 2 is present in this car. And talking about cluster, you can change the layout, yeah, however you want, you can do that, so it's quite convenient. I will link this to the drive mode, and regarding drive modes, you have 3 multiple drive modes on this car, for which the selector is over here on the center console. You have normal, eco, normal and sport. Yeah, that's it. So that is quite nice. And talking about this center console, it has been changed in terms of design, completely new, all new. You have ambient lighting surround as well in blue. The transmission selector has gone to the steering wheel column, which means this area is completely free right now, and they have taken the liberty to free this out, giving it a floating like effect for the center console. And they have also freed up space over here for a massive bin. This is a whole lot of space here, seriously, this is fantastic. And you also have physical charging ports, including a USB a regular USB, a C-type USB, and a 12-volt charging socket, along with a wireless charging pad over here. And talking about the wireless charging, you also have say digital key function in this car. Say if you don't have the smart key, instead of using this smart key of this car, you can instead program your smartphone using the BlueLink app as a digital key, so that easily you can access the car, you can get into the car, and you can even drive the car using your smartphone as a digital key. So that is a new feature carried forward from the Hyundai Alcazar as well. Then on the steering wheel, you have the regenerative braking paddle shifters. You can adjust the level of regenerative braking, and this regenerative braking is also linked to the ADAS level 2 features. Say for example, if you are driving on the road and according to the traffic level, according to the traffic congestion ahead, the regenerative braking will automatically adjust itself so that if it wants maximum effect and if it wants lowest minimum effect, so you can feel it working. So I'll check that anyway while driving. Then yeah, climate control as usual. Everything is present in this car. However, the brand new feature is this one, the in-car payment feature. Just like any other Google Pay, RuPay or Phone Pay, whatever, you can actually use this in-car payment. You can simply connect your bank account to this app in the Hyundai Creta, and you can pay however you want. In case if you want to pay for charging this vehicle, if you want to pay for some other stuff, you can do from the car itself using the in-car payment. So there is a brand new feature introduced on the Hyundai Creta, and furthermore this feature will be carried forward to other premium Hyundai cars as well. You have EV related stats as well, which shows the battery capacity and the range. For 91%, this car shows it can do 437 kilometers with AC on, and without AC it can do 468. That's what it claims. I think the range is going to be pretty good. Okay, then you have navigation, you have other stuff which we have seen on the regular ICE version, including Geo 7 and BlueLink connectivity, for which the buttons, the telematic controls are located on the auto dimming IRVM itself. You have panoramic sunroof, so that is also good, along with voice command functionality. This can also be operated. And coming lower down again, you have two ventilated seat functions only for the front seats, so this is going to be cool during hot weathers. And under the armrest you have a massive storage bin, so that is also welcome. This is also a cooled glove box, so that is also cool. And as usual, there is another cooled glove box in the traditional location, so that is good. You have blue ambient lighting over here as well, I think you can see. All right, and that is also actually a phone parking pad, and 1-liter bottle holders on every door. You have Bose branded speakers and tweeters. The quality of materials is pretty good. They are plastics, but still it is pretty good. And regarding ADAS, you can see it working using this instrument cluster itself. You have tire pressure monitoring system, and you can turn on or off using this settings in the touchscreen system, so that is a thing to be noted. You have all 4 power windows, electronic ORVMs as usual, regular stuff, including LED cabin lamps and a massive vanity mirror over here. Great. Let's now check out the back seats, shall we? Talking about the rear seat, legroom and the overall area, the Hyundai Creta has always been the benchmark in terms of rear seat comfort and overall space, overall satisfaction for the passenger in the ICE category. The same goes for the EV as well, because I don't think there is a major change in terms of the comfort, the rear seat space in the EV version. As you can see, the space is great. I have adjusted the driver seat for my height, which is 5'11" for reference. Still, I have got more than enough legroom. This is exactly the same as the ICE version of the Hyundai Creta. However, on the EV version, they have added this tray, the foldable tray. This is a brand new convenience feature carried forward from the Hyundai Alcazar. So this can hold up to 3.5 kilograms in terms of weight. This is good for working your laptop or eating your food, having snacks, and you also have a pop-out cup holder. That is again a brand new feature. And you have seat back storage pockets as well. And in terms of rear seat comfort, yeah, there is one slight change that I noticed. The battery is actually located under the belly of this car, which means this the battery is right under the floor, under the rear seats. So there is a slight increase in terms of the floor height. The thigh support is not as great as the ICE version, but still this is actually pretty good when you compare with other electric vehicles in this category. For example, the Tata Curve or the Mahindra XUV 400. This is actually quite spacious and comfortable, and adding to the comfort, you have recline adjustable rear seats for 2 levels. So this is the first level, there is a second one, and there is actually a third one. So there are 3 levels of adjustment for the rear seat recline. That is a big plus. And you have a center armrest available as standard with 2 cup holders, and you also have these retractable manual sun blinds, which are going to be really useful if you have reclined your rear seats and you want to just relax on a long drive and sleep. So yeah, everything is a big plus in this rear seat, except for the fact that you don't have a center passenger headrest. Yes, you have an armrest, you have a proper 3-point seat belt for a middle passenger, but no adjustable headrest. I don't know why they have cut out on that. Still, yeah, you have ISOFIX style seat mounts, pre-tensioner equipped seat belts for everyone, and you have 6 airbags, ESP traction control, everything that you need is there. So yeah, and furthermore, you have rear AC vents as well, as you can clearly see. These rear AC vents, this console itself is carried forward from the regular ICE version of the Hyundai Creta. Rear AC vents along with 2 C-type USB charging ports and a phone storage pocket. Then I would like to add one more thing. Right under this, the seat base area of the rear seats, you can see this one over here. What is this, you may ask? This is actually a 250 volt power outlet. This is actually the vehicle to load, that's what they say, so that you can even charge your laptops, your smartphones, and even your coffee maker. You can charge and you can power them using your car's battery. That's what they say. This is actually a flexible feature that has been added to the Hyundai Creta Electric. Increasingly more electric cars are adding this vehicle to load feature, and the Hyundai Creta is also giving that. This is actually really easily accessible for the rear seat passengers, where usually the owner of the vehicle may seat. So a big plus again. Right, that was all about the rear seats. Yep, so finally this is the dashboard view of the Hyundai Creta Electric from the rear seat. Actually, the dashboard remains exactly the same as the ICE version, except for the steering wheel and the addition of brand new features, along with this brand new center console, the floating design and stuff. So yes, while you have the say exclusivity or the say serene nature, the quiet nature of an electric vehicle, this is still very much a Hyundai Creta, which is actually a status symbol in today's date. So yeah, you want a Hyundai Creta, but you don't want the hassle of an engine, you don't want the maintenance of an engine, and you don't want even the noise levels of an engine, which means you can go for this Hyundai Creta Electric. That's what I would say. And furthermore, let's judge this car by driving it, and let's see how does this perform and actually behave on road. Right folks, we are right now behind the wheel of the brand new Hyundai Creta Electric. Well, this is actually a different feel because till now we have driven the petrol, turbo petrol and the turbo diesel versions of the Hyundai Creta, but to drive an electric Hyundai Creta is actually a different experience, because this dashboard, this exact same exterior, this exact same interior design, we are used to the say petrol and diesel sort of NVH and stuff, but driving it as an electric car, it is a revealing experience. It's actually more relaxing experience, I would say. It just cleanses the drive experience, the noiseless nature, the low NVH, the feature loaded like techie feel you get from this car. It is so good. Yeah, as of now we are currently driving in proper Chennai traffic, so I can demonstrate you the one pedal drive mode. Currently I have set the regenerative braking in level 3, so this is the maximum level 3, and if I just relieve my my right foot from the accelerator pedal, it just slows down drastically. So basically you don't need to touch the brake pedal, I would say. In such moderate traffic, not only city traffic but moderate traffic, you barely need to touch the brake pedal, because the regenerative braking, it actually functions as sort of braking effect. So that's good, and that also adds to the battery regeneration, so it's really good. Okay, and this regenerative braking is also linked to the ADAS. So for example, I'm just setting the cruise control at say 60. So I have set the cruise control at 60, but the vehicle ahead of me, that's a Hyundai Aura, it is doing less than 60, I suppose. So yeah, if I get too close to it, it automatically brakes the vehicle. Not only brakes it, it actually activates the regenerative braking. So instead of applying the brakes like a typical petrol or diesel car, what this car does is basically activates the regenerative braking. So it works like that, also adding to the, say, charge of the battery. Now once I change the lane, this lane is actually free and the car gains speed. Let's now get to higher speeds. I am setting the cruise, the smart cruise, at 80. 80 is a decent speed. I am currently in economy mode. So at 80, it just feels like so good, relaxing. And even at 100, let me just try to put it into 100. Yeah, I'm not even activating the throttle. I'm just using the cruise functions to increase the speed. So within no time it reaches 100, and if there is a vehicle ahead of me and it starts to brake, yeah, the braking is very hard. I'm not doing anything. I didn't brake. I didn't even touch the brake pedal, and it comes to a stop. That's how the ADAS works. That's how the regenerative braking is linked to the ADAS collision avoidance feature. So that is properly good. Great. Oh wow, I didn't even press the brake pedal till now, and yeah, the smart cruise actually integrates stop and go function as well. So yeah, now only I have touched the brake pedal. So it works in city conditions as well. In case there is any emergency jam, suddenly you see a jam in front of you and the vehicle needs to stop, the vehicle will do it for you. It is good. Okay. All right. Yeah, what do I need to check next? I need to check the maneuverability. So I'll just cancel the cruise control and I'm going hard on the throttle. This is economy mode. Yep, in economy mode, I can do 80 to 100 within just 2 seconds. My God, this is economy mode for you. it's just explosive in terms of power. Awesome. And what happens when I say brake and then accelerate? Shall we see that? Braking hard. Brakes are solid. Super. Right, I'm just putting the car into sport and let's just get ready for a blast, shall we? Here we go. Go. Bloody hell. Okay. 0 to 100 in just around 7 seconds. That's what Hyundai says, and yes, we believe them. I reached 130 and there's a vehicle ahead of me. It's awesome. 100 and beyond. 120. Nice. Mind you, Chennai is a bit strict on speeds, so I need to control my speeds, but yeah, sometimes we can have fun like this. Well, I'm not saying that you should drive like this. Please do drive safe, wear seat belts, and please do have a safe speed limit. But I'm just testing this car. Right, back to 100, 120, I don't know what's the speed is this, 140 or something. Oh my God. Oh wow, Superman is crossing the road. Okay. Yeah, that's how it performs. It's awesome. The braking, the handling, the confidence you feel, it is so good. And take all the positives of the Hyundai Creta, petrol or diesel, and just remove the engine, swap into an electric, noiseless feel. It's just the next thing. It's awesome. Oh yeah. I am enjoying this, man. I am enjoying this. Let's see if this Hyundai Creta electric holds up even if Mahindra launches the B6 properly on roads. We are yet to see that. Okay then, let's get on to the bad road stretch to see how does the ride quality work. I'm just accelerating hard, getting to 100. And even if you say you are an aggressive driver, you just want to take quick swerves, you want to do emergency maneuvering, This car handles it absolutely fine. The steering is very light at low speeds, and it's also incredibly feelsome and properly solid at higher speeds as well. So yeah, this is one car, one electric car that everybody will love to drive, I would say. Yeah, well, almost similar to the Mahindra B6. So yeah, that's a commendable job by Hyundai to convert the Hyundai Creta to an electric powertrain. So yeah, we are handling a slope now. So talking about a slope, this car also has hill descent control. So I'm just leaving the throttle now and brake. Without even activating the hill descent control, the car continuously comes down the slope without any fuss. So yeah, this is a really good feel. And now yeah, let's get to a bad stretch. So here we have the bad road here, properly made for testing this car, I suppose. Right, just purposefully getting into the potholes, and that's how it handles. Yeah, it is not bad at all. Only sharp corners are felt, but apart from that, it just handles everything incredibly smooth. The heavy platform handles everything. It just pushes the car down. The wheels are properly doing what they need to do. The suspension does what it needs to do without any fuss. No thud, no thunk, no clunk. So good to handle, so good to feel, easy peasy to drive. That's how the Hyundai Creta Electric is. In the sports mode, it's explosive. In the regular economy mode itself, it has more than ample power. It's got a whole host of features as well. The rear seat is comfortable, it is spacious. It's got it's got charging port to charge your coffee maker, laptop or anything. And I think yeah, this is the proper practical package for your family. If you want the practicality of a regular Hyundai Creta along with an electric powertrain, the power of electric powertrain, the serenity, the quietness, the next level premium experience as well. So yeah, that was the Hyundai Creta Electric for you. Well, do let me know what do you think about the Hyundai Creta Electric. And yeah, this car has got multiple variants as well, along with another more affordable battery pack. So I think this is going to be great value for money. And do let me know if you would want a Hyundai Creta Electric. So meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.